I definitely believe that all the immigrants were facing almost different challenges. So how are we going to put this together? I'm not saying after you make the decision, everything will be bright. Like how are you going to deal or to present yourself when you are from an outsider trying to put yourself into a very international, different culture, different language. We have encountered a lot of difficulties and challenges. We moved to Portugal like 5 years ago. In the first beginning of the 2 years, we're trying to settle down, we're trying to navigate. And after 2 years, we start to think, what should we do? So we start to think about if we want to own a business. We started at home as a home kitchen, doing deliveries and cooking for different communities and offices that we deliver. So we prayed, and all of a sudden one day I was scrolling the Idealista. And then I saw a few shops trespassing. It's an old Portuguese restaurant. It was like 15 years already. But at the minute I walked to the back garden, so I closed my eyes and I see a garden. I'm standing in the garden and the sky just opened. So I see the sky, I feel the breeze. So I feel like, okay, it's so blue and white and so skyy. So I thought, okay, we will have a garden with the sky opening. And it gives us the light, gives us the hope, gives us the peace. It's all just in my head, how it should look like. So I kind of drew a very early the idea, and then I start to speak to different people because we knew one of the interior designer from the church. So I briefly gave her the drawing, and I shared the story. Like I really want to present the peace, the elegance, like a garden. So we decided the main color will be blue, and also it's surrounded with green, and also a touch of pink and white. And I also want to present some elegance, a little touch. So you will notice that they are gold colors. And also in the bar as well, like I mentioned about a good coffee. So we put quite some money into buying a good coffee machine. Also the coffee beans, that we invest quite some money into it, trying to present the best coffee that we can provide. So in my drawing, initial drawing, I have this arch at the window to see the garden, to see the lights. You will see that the arch back at the bar, that you will see the trees, the plants, and when the sun comes up, you will see the light come through. So in the very beginning, we hired a carpenter. So he came and he did all the things on the back. It's all handcraft. But because he's by himself, Patrick, he has to step in and work with this young man every day as a carpenter. And I came every day to deliver the lunch, to eat with them, to pray a little bit. Later on that to go and check and choose the right color for the paint and for the tiles, and also to find a proper supplier for the table, for the chair, for the couch. It was from zero, from scratch, that we worked together as a team to bring this to life. Of course, the best, it's the Taiwanese beef noodle soup. The best is the Taiwanese beef noodle soup.
After the Chinese Civil War, some soldiers, they retreat to Taiwan. And then they are very missing the hometown food, and they try to find new business to survive in Taiwan. So they made this noodle soup because they can find the same ingredients in Taiwan. They're selling very low price for the local people. So it's very popular. They almost eat it every day, and it's very quick, it's very simple, it's very delicious. You can find a lot of Taiwan beef noodle in Taiwan everywhere. I mean, every street you can find maybe more than 10 restaurants selling the Taiwan beef noodle. And now it's also very popular in Asia, not only in mainland China, but also I think in the state. Yeah, some Taiwanese immigrate to state, and then they also open a noodle restaurant. So it's very popular. Every Taiwanese family, they have the special ingredients and some special spicy inside. So everybody make a different. We have some special from my wife, my mother-in-law. In fact, I think it's not that spicy, but it's very Taiwan. In the beginning, we fried the beef with the onion and the spring onion and some spicy. And after fry, we put them into the high pressure wok. Then we put other ingredients like soya, garlic, some ginger, some special spicy from China also. And then we give another 30 minutes to cook for the meat. So the beef will become very soft. Then make the beef soup. Yeah, and then we make the beef udon.
Taste of home. Because I'm from Taiwan, and that's just the taste of home. When I'm homesick, I really need that soup. I need that noodle to feel that I'm home, and it's a home recipe. Well, I would imagine, and I see this place that people can come in and to connect with different people, that they can just sit here, enjoy a decent cup of coffee or tea. Yeah, it would be a hub for people from different parts of the world, different cultures, speaking different languages, and they're all sharing a nice place. When you run a business, you want to be successful, right? But to us, even more important, it's the process. Every experience, every challenge, how are we going to stay united and having this faith and hope to step out again. So that's holding us together. Even things don't work, we still think it's a pause. It's not the end. Because from the process, even though it's difficult, but we still gain a lot. So no matter how this goes, what happened to us, we will trust in God.